What's up, ZenDoc fam? It's Baby from TheZenDoc here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I am a mixed media artist and I love to document my process and share art tutorials that hopefully will inspire you in your creative journey as well. And so today we're going to be creating a new wall sculpture, and I will be taking you through that entire process. To begin, I have a piece of flexible wire mesh here and a canvas, and my next step is to use my staple gun to staple the wire mesh to the canvas. So let's get to work. So I've stapled the wire mesh to the canvas on the two lengths. I've kept the ends open just because I want to take some time to figure out the frame for the sculpture. So I will be playing with the wire mesh a little bit. And once that's a little clearer to me, I will go ahead and staple the two open ends to the canvas as well, and begin to use my hot glue gun to glue the wire mesh to the canvas in a way that holds the shape or the frame for the sculpture. And you will get front row seats to that. So let's get back to work. It took some time, but I finally have the frame for the sculpture ready. And this is what it's looking like at the moment. Of course, you get a closer view or a better look when I change the camera angles. And again, as we continue to progress in the process. But I'm excited. I think it looks really cool, really interesting. In terms of my next steps, I will be covering the wire mesh with a layer of plaster bandages. I've got an unfinished pack here with me, and I will be doing this mostly by cutting strips of the plaster bandages and using a wet brush to smooth it over the wire mesh. And that way, the wire mesh, which is really flexible at the moment, it will add a layer of durability to the frame that we already have. That would lay the groundwork for the next step, which would be to begin to apply layers of my joint compound paste. I'm really excited to finish the sculpture, hopefully today. To begin, I will be sanding this piece. I've done my best to get it to be as smooth as possible, but I still need to go over it with my sandpapers, which will help buff out any roughness, also remove any fibers from my brush, which I can see all over the piece. But once that's done, I will be painting this in acrylic paint in the color graphite, and I really can't wait to see it come together because I think it's going to be really beautiful. I'm also going to say, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please support the work that I do by hitting that subscribe button. If you're also learning a lot from this video, if you're finding it to be helpful, give it a thumbs up so that YouTube knows that there's value in this content and they're able to, recommend it to other creatives like yourself. Thank you in advance. But yeah, without further ado, let's get to work. This is how it came out. It looks so gorgeous and moody. It's such a great color. I love how it changes subtly based on how much sunlight it's getting. Like when it's really bright, that sheen from the varnish, chef's kiss. And at sunset, it looks dramatically darker. I truly am in love with this color. It's so great. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. As always, all of the links to the materials can be found in the description box. So if you have any questions about the materials, just take a look there. Well, this has been so much fun. I hope you found it to be helpful and engaging. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.